Too funny.
Well, good morning, Shrewsbury. We're live, something new and fresh again. We got, obviously you can see Dennis Mastro's down there.
What the heck?
Who's this?
Angelo. Oh my God.
Angelo.
Hey,
You did get arrested?
wait a minute. Hold on a second. Vladimir, I told you to hack into the Netflix so I could watch The Sopranos. Now I'm on Shrewsbury TV. How the hell did that happen?
What's this? A surprise guest?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Wait a minute.
You see Angelo.
Is he saying anything? Is that Johnny down the middle, but I don't have a high school anymore, Mastro?
That's me. That's
Oh,
me.
wow. Wait a minute. I see Nick. Nick,
No,
I
it's
can hit it
good.
further than anybody, but I'm not sure where it's going to disco. And hold on, that's Billy, the shot shaper, as long as it's left to right.
I feel like we're on Romper Room.
That's Billy Orphalee. However, he used to be Billy Orphalee back in the 60s when he was on Grafton Hill. I don't know what happened. What happened? You moved to Shrewsbury and changed your name?
How come I can't say that?
Somebody talks more than
Wait a
Jack.
minute. And right in the middle is Bobby Sandtrap Bigda. The guy who lobbied the USGA to get the one-stroke penalty to remove your ball out of the trap, because it usually takes him 3 shots to get out.
Give me a double.
Can you see Dennis too? Can you see my cousin Dennis?
It's Dennis. Is that your cousin Dennis?
Yeah.
Hey,
Dennis,
Mike.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Angelo,
Angelo,
who invited
welcome.
You guys must be flipping out. I am a Yankee fan who graduated from St. John's, who now lives in Holden, whose kids went to Wachusett. All you Shrewsbury guys must hate me with a passion.
See this thing right here? See this little screwdriver? It's like driving in my eye.
The old shop stick in the eye. Oh, I can't believe it.
Billy, did you bring him on?
What's that?
I don't know
didn't
what
bring it
happened.
on.
I told you, I was trying to get on Netflix and I ended up here.
You belong on Netflix.
This is like a Sopranos episode. I'm telling
There
you.
you go.
Hey.
Man, hey.
Except we got one guy. We got one Polak. We can't help it.
This
Hey,
is
Bobby. Bobby,
Well, at least from
we
Holyoke.
can't get a
so-
word in edgewise with John.
I
Now we
just-
got Angelo and John.
Now,
I
God's
know,
gonna know
I
how
know.
we feel.
I'm social distancing the computer. I'm 6 feet away from the computer. But
Go
my,
half a mile. We'll tell you if you're close enough.
you know,
Keep going. Back up.
my
Back up.
wife's gonna make me go wash my hands when I'm done.
You still married?
Yeah, did you see
That's a
the
good
email
point,
I
though.
sent you today? Did you see
Yes,
that
I did.
email?
I did.
Hey, is
I'll tell
it true?
you, I saw David Orfalea's email that there were three policemen in the parking lot at Wachusett.
Yeah.
And I rode by at noontime and there was one cop sitting there by himself. So can you imagine that? They're letting prisoners out of jail, but they're patrolling the parking lots of golf courses. Go figure.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
It's like
Only
a
in
Twilight
America.
Zone. It's a Twilight Zone episode.
Sad.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
really
it doesn't
is.
make sense. It
I
doesn't
don't
make
know.
sense.
I'll tell you, the golf course they all look beautiful though. I rode by Worcester Country Club today. They were cutting it. It looks absolutely spectacular.
It does. It does. What a shame.
Dennis, we've talked about the golf thing, the golf situation.
Yeah, it's
too.
ridiculous. Now, what about private clubs? Worcester can't open either?
No, not to
Nope.
my knowledge. Although it's odd, I know a guy who's a member at Sterling, and they're playing.
Well, Karen Polito's a member at Worcester, so there's no way they're opening.
Yeah, that's a good point. That would be bad optics, Bob.
Yeah, very bad.
Very
Yeah, that
bad.
would be bad.
Friction with
But
Charlie.
No, that had to be left up to the town of Sterling to allow them to be open,
Yeah,
It
I
had to
guess
have
so.
been.
you know?
It's
So
amazing that it's amazing Clearview is open. You know, you buy a hot dog and you can play golf. I mean,
Yeah, how are they getting around that? I don't understand.
You gotta buy.
It's like a donation for a hot dog, and you can go out and play.
it's
You
got
could
to
go
be.
out there and play 18 holes for $6. What it usually costs to play that course. You gotta buy a hot dog for $6.
You know what? You know what, Billy? I started playing my golf career started there. I'd rather,
No wonder
I'd rather
why.
pay the $6, eat the hot dogs, and go home.
Now we know why, Billy.
No wonder why he plays like that.
At the
Yeah,
end of
but
the
he
summer,
played
when it's
with
all
me.
at the end of the
Yeah.
summer when it's all dried out, they pay you $6 to play.
You can bring a cup of water.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
crazy.
I think it's ridiculous. Yeah, I think overall, I think Charlie's been doing a great job. We talked about this in prior shows, but this is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we do social distancing when we play every Sunday during the summer. This is
Yeah, none of us like each other, so we're never together.
No, really.
Good point. That's a good point.
I don't know. You could debate Johnny and Billy though. They love to ride close together, so
Yeah.
that'd be a problem.
well,
yeah,
but
next
that's
time-
because-
Next time we
Well,
play,
that's
can we
their
give?
weight.
Can we all give 6-footers as gimmies?
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
Well,
Yeah.
Haven't you been doing that for the last 6 years?
It's social distancing from the cup.
That's right. That's. I was ahead of my time.
Yeah.
That's right. Somebody said they're using, the pool things that you float on. They're putting those on the stick so that as long as you hit that,
Oh,
the putt's
That's
good.
a good idea.
Ah,
yeah, that is a good idea.
really.
God.
Angelo,
So
you'll
all I have to do is nick it, right? Just nick it.
There's gonna be some arguments. I know that.
Oh man,
You didn't
You nicked it. You didn't nick
Man.
it.
No, you didn't.
that's right.
Hey, I'm supposed to give out the phone
Instead of
number in case
instead of-
anybody wants to call. Don't call for Angelo. 841-8650, 508-841-8650. We are live on Shrewsbury Cable right now. If you want to call in and ask any questions, Mark will relay them to us. So
I
Angelo,
still want to know
you
how
doing?
he got on.
Who?
Angelo.
What?
Yeah, I'm still
has
trying
to
to figure
invite
that
him.
out myself.
Yeah, Nick invited him. Of
I have
course
no
he did.
idea.
I'm telling you.
Mark.
I'm telling you, my Russian friends hacked the wrong account. This is terrible.
Yeah, they should have talked to Johnny's Chinese friends.
I was expecting
thought-
Dennis, and we get both Dennis and Mike.
I know. How did you rate that?
I know. Unbelievable.
So
Really.
you mean people can actually call in and ask questions now?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
Well,
live.
if
What was
I
the
had known
number?
that, I would have had
Angelo,
a few of
don't
my
worry,
friends
nobody-
calling in with some very special questions.
What's the number again?
841-8650.
Bob, let me leave the room for a couple seconds. I'll make my own call in. I'll make a call in. Oh man.
All right,
Oh, I
so
have a
we have a
question
couple
for
of new
Angelo.
guests. We have a couple of new guests. How are you dealing and coping? How's everything going? Angelo,
me?
let me see your hair, Angelo.
Oh, how's this? I was out raking the yard yesterday, and one of the younger neighbors walked by and says, "Hi, Mr. Paciello." I says, "Hi, how you doing?" And she said the first words out of her mouth was, "You need a haircut." Yeah, no kidding. I said, if I take my hat off now, my hair looks like a combination of Kramer and Phyllis Diller combined. Hair goes out like this. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm close.
Well,
to
you
a
wanna know
ponytail
something?
in the back.
Let me see that. Turn your head
Oh,
again.
look
Is
at
that
this.
really a
Look at
ponytail? Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. I took 2 birds' nests out of my head.
You look like
Oh,
Larry on the Three Stooges.
Yeah, Larry Fine.
Yeah,
I was
good
thinking
one.
the same
You know what I
thing.
was thinking, Bob? I was
Yeah.
thinking as soon as he took his hat off, he looks like Bozo.
No.
John, take your hat off.
Oh, my hair's awful. My hair's
Well,
awful.
Well,
Yeah,
my
you're
wife,
making it look better, John.
my wife offered to give me a haircut, but I wasn't sure whether if she had a scissors in her hand, if it was a wise thing to do. So I passed on that.
She went out and got the machete, didn't she? She went and
know.
got the machete.
Man.
Dennis is so desperate. He asked me to cut his hair today.
Oh, that's
Well,
frightening.
that's because Andy said she's not touching it.
I'll cut it for you. I told you, I'll cut it tomorrow.
Well,
I
just
used to
put a
do my
bowl on my
father's.
head and you cut around it.
So all I've been doing is taking long walks. I'm up to 2.5 miles every morning.
That's
Right.
good.
I walk the streets of Holden. I carry my golf club as my little cane, if you will. I have a cane. It's my golf club.
Yeah.
I put a couple of range balls in my pocket. I stop at the grammar school and I hit a couple of balls and I keep moving. So far, I got about 15 balls out in the middle of the field somewhere. I don't even know where they are.
You
Forget
know
where
how
you hit 'em.
desperate. You know how desperate I was today. I'm thinking there's not too much open space in Shrewsbury anymore, but I'm thinking, where can I go? I'll bring a half a dozen golf balls and just pound them into the woods. Where? But there's no place in Shrewsbury.
Well, you
You
know,
go down to
I have a couple for
Dean
you.
Park.
I
Foundation.
don't know if they'll let you, Nick.
No, they won't let you down there, Nick. They'll throw you in
Yeah,
jail.
but
Hmm?
you can start firing me at the people that will go near your grandchildren.
Yeah, I was not happy.
How about the back of the
Bobby.
foundation?
Bobby,
Yeah.
Johnny was so desperate when we went fishing the other day. He wanted to bring his sand club, his sand wedge, and hit golf balls out of the beach.
Yeah, there was like a beach there where we went.
Big should try that.
That would have been a good.
That's when Dennis thought his. That's what Dennis thought his S on his club was his 5-iron instead of the S.
Dennis,
Remember?
Dennis, what are you hitting? It's only 150 feet. He says, I'm hitting my 5. Give me that club. Dennis,
the
that's an
S.
S. It's not a 5.
You know,
remember
it's
that,
crazy.
Dennis?
You know, it's crazy. I drove by Lake Park, and of course, the park isn't open, but all the cars are parked on Lake Ave. You know, from
Right.
the beginning of the park to the end. And people walk into the park and they walk the perimeter and the track, and it was
Yep.
absolutely mobbed. I mean,
Oh yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of people. I don't understand why they don't open up the parking lot. What's the difference? People are
Yeah, I
parking on
know.
the
If,
street.
if they're gonna park in the street anyway.
You can't.
I know.
You
Angela,
can't until
I'll
that
tell-
construction's done.
Yeah, I
No.
guess.
Part of that construction's open. They can't.
Yeah, maybe
Hey,
that's
hey.
what it is.
What's the news on? You guys got any news on Little League baseball at all in Shrewsbury? Are they doing anything?
They're
Oh, no.
still holding out hope, as far as I know, right?
Yeah,
That's what I
Yeah.
heard.
Somebody
That was
said it
what
might be
Jay
just
said
a summer
last week.
program.
yeah. My grandson got word that they believe they're going to have a league starting in July, late July, and go into the fall. You know, sometimes they have fall baseball in the Little League.
Yeah.
That'll be part of the whole league, if you will. So basically, August, September, October league.
Yeah.
Assuming they can get it done, but
Yeah, right.
That,
Yeah,
that's
hopefully make
wishful
that
thinking.
Yeah,
That's
a
what-
lot of the kids play football too, so I don't know what they'll do.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, there's so many other sports in the spring too. Now they do soccer in the spring. They do lacrosse in the spring. You know, all
John.
these sports.
God, I don't care what you do with kids. You got to test them. They're too close. They jump up on top of each other and fool
Yeah.
around. And you can't.
Hi, Karen.
She had scissors. She had scissors in her hand.
Nice job, Karen.
She's holding them like this, Bobby.
Very nice.
Well, my grandson also plays for Evolution. You know, the AAU
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
they're pretty much going to have a season. It's going to be late June, I think they said, but or early July, and double headers every Saturday and Sunday for like 8 weeks in a row.
Ah,
Who's his coach
gonna-
there?
I don't know who his coach is, but I'll tell you, that's a heck of a program there.
Yeah.
They really teach the kids how to play.
They
Yeah.
do.
It's not
Phil
only-
does a good
not
job.
only
I can't
physical-
remember his last name.
Price.
It's Phil Price
Yeah, he
and
runs
PJ
it.
O'Connell
oh yeah.
and PJ.
Oh, PJ's involved over there too.
Yeah, PJ, I'm pretty sure is involved over there.
That's good.
Yeah, but
coaches.
I'll tell you, they not only teach the kids how to hit and how to field and all that, but they really teach them the fundamentals of the game on where to align themselves, you know, where to hit the cutoff throws, the real mental part of the game. And even
Do
at
they-
10 years old, he's really knowledgeable of, you know, where to position himself and so on and so forth. It's a real advantage to have kids playing stuff like that. Those coaches
Do they-
are legitimate coaches.
Do
Yeah.
they teach him to cut third base like we did in Shrewsbury?
No, no, we don't want to talk
Right.
about that. That might be against the law, John.
Eddie will hear you.
Where is
That's
Bobby?
wrong.
Bobby,
Dennis,
Steve's ready to pounce any minute.
Yeah.
Dennis, Angelo used to umpire when we were coaching.
That's right.
Yeah, I feel bad.
I might have thrown John out of a couple of games, but he wouldn't leave.
That's the problem. In the park, you couldn't get people to leave.
Yeah, that's right. You're in a public park. Bobby uses that all the time.
Yeah.
This is a public park. I don't have to leave.
You can't throw me out.
I only
You
did
never
one
threw
game.
With third base, one game.
I only did one game in Shrewsbury in Dean Park, and it was like a telephone pole in the middle of center field.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because we're going through
Yeah,
the
left
ground
center.
rules. Yeah, we're going through
left
the
center.
ground rules. They're telling us. I said, "Well, what's that pole doing out there?" They said, "Oh, well, just in case it hits that, it's a ground rule double or what." I don't even remember what the rules were, but I said, "Well, what's a pole doing in the middle of the field?" I
Oh,
thought
that
it
was the
Bobby
softball field lights.
to the pole arc.
Yeah,
There's a light pole.
softball lights.
Yeah, I guess.
Softball lights.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the good old days when I was young and spry.
Yeah.
You were spry.
Now
I
you're
was
old
spry.
and spry.
I was spry. I was one of the loudest umpires in America. You can just imagine that, right? I had a
Yes.
great.
I can
I had a great.
imagine.
Oh yeah, I had a great third strike. I mean, they heard me when I was umpiring Holden. They heard me in Shrewsbury call a third strike.
Yeah, Mr. 68 over there.
Whoa, 69! Come on.
69.
No.
Yeah, he missed the 4-footer.
I know he did it on purpose.
I wasn't going by. I wasn't blowing that ball by. I lagged the 4-footer for 69.
I saw it with my own two eyes.
God.
So
I know.
when is they going to open golf? When do you think?
Now I just heard. This is interesting. I heard maybe Thursday, this coming Thursday. That's what I
Like
heard.
2 days?
2 days. And if they do, they may not allow leagues to play.
I can't see how they can.
And here's the reason why. Because if they do open them, it's going to be 15-minute intervals between tee times. So think about it. That's only 16 players an hour that can tee off.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have a league with 40, 50 guys, whatever, you're talking 3 hours before the last guy tees
Right.
off.
Right.
Just
if
think
they-
about it. Angelo, how many guys do we have out every week?
On
Averaging
average,
about 45.
About 45 to 48 average.
And how much Cinco Bay?
Same, maybe more.
For you got say 50. And then
Yeah.
you got Mezzo, another 20.
Mezzo. Yep.
You can't
No
have that
way.
many people there.
No way.
You can't.
Do they do that every day, Angelo?
They have leagues. I know they have leagues on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I don't know any other days, but
Well, they can open Thursday. It's going to rain. So
I know that's funny. I just said that to my wife. I said they're about to open. It's supposed to snow on Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be in the 30s on Saturday and Sunday.
Hey, I saw Mike Russo on Sunday. He was telling me that he joined the Liars League. This
That's
year.
right. He's a liar.
He
He's
did.
an official liar. The preferred
He
liar.
did.
He's a liar now.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he's one of the better ones.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
he is. He is.
Good.
The only
However,
guy I know who got a hole in one, never bought us a drink.
I know that dirty dog.
That cheapo.
However, once he gets in our league and we put him into the hands of the handicapped czar, the czar will take him down a few pegs. Yes, Dr. Bill. Dr. Bill, you.
I'll
I-
squeeze those cheeks.
I know they want to open the golf courses because they got to be losing their shirt. Just fertilizing golf courses must be ridiculous.
Oh, I'll bet.
But how do they replace? Because they ain't going to let us go in the clubhouse.
No.
They're not going to let us. I mean, we play in our league. I was talking to Corey Abasha this morning at Boston Donuts. He said he's got 98 guys in his league over at Cyprian, and they all go into the bar afterwards, and they drink and they eat and they talk like we do. We do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not going to allow that. That's not going to
No.
happen.
No.
They spent more. I'll bet more money is spent in the restaurant portion than there is on the golf itself. So they're going to
You're
take a
probably
major
right.
hit. They're going to take a major hit.
You want to know something? Just
What?
think of how Murph feels right now. He hasn't been this sober for how long?
Really?
Oh,
How
God.
about, speaking, you know who caused all this? You know what the
Who?
cause of all this was? Dave Orfaley joining Wachusett.
Yeah.
It's like a guy buying a plow and then we don't get any snow.
Right.
Good point.
Hey, I'll take a picture of my snowblower that I bought for $1,400 that I never started.
You didn't start it once, Billy?
Not once.
Really?
I'll give you $250
still-
for it right now.
I still got the plastic on it.
You know what's
Wow.
gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna get a big snowstorm next year, and he's not gonna remember how to start it. I guarantee
know.
it.
Imagine that. I went out and I spent $1,400 and the damn thing never got started.
Well, you could tell I'm pretty bored. Right to the right of my house, I have a small little piece of land that it's all woods, oak trees and leaves or whatever. And for the last week and a half, I've been raking the woods.
Oh my God.
That's
Oh, that's
exactly
pretty
what
bad.
everybody that walks by looks at me and goes, "Oh my God, you got to be out of your mind." I got nice clean woods though.
You know what though? You know
Well,
what?
that's
My yard looks beautiful.
Oh
My
yeah,
yard
they all
looks
do.
beautiful.
Yeah, they
See?
all do.
Angelo, that's
Did
what
we run our
California is supposed
snowblower
to do.
this year? Or did we just
What, rake
put
their
gas
leaves?
in it
Rake
and
the
run the
woods.
gas out?
Oh, I
So they
know.
wouldn't have
That's
forest
true.
fires. Remember that.
That's right, Billy.
Good
That's
point.
right.
Rake the leaves.
Yeah,
They
No
used
more
to say
forest
that.
fires
Get
in
in,
California.
Angelo to California then.
I know. That's crazy. Now, Nick, your kid's still in California, right? Your kids?
They
Are
are.
they open or what? What's going on
They
there?
closed again.
That's the
No.
one I used it once.
Not yet.
Well, they said most of the beaches are open, but not Huntington Beach.
Yeah, no, they're laying low. They're still laying low after all this time. It's been
Wow.
2 months. Worse than
Wow.
us. They started before we did.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
almost
look at
done.
Florida. They opened the beaches and they spiked after the weekend
Really?
Yeah.
in Florida.
quick?
1,400 cases one day.
Really.
Wow.
You know, it's taken 2 decades to get two of Billy's friends from Worcester on our show. Kevin Maynard was first. Now we got Angelo. Who's next?
Louis.
Louis.
Oh
That'll
God.
be the end of the show.
Oh, I
That'll
hope.
be it.
I
I
spent more
hope you
time
get-
with him today. He's going to kill somebody.
I hope you can
Like
get.
that normally.
I
No, you
told him
gotta
to
get-
double up his medicine.
You got to get Louis. You got to get Louis on the show, and I will promise you that I will make a phone call in. I'll be in one of those live calls. Louis will pull a gun out before the show is
Yeah.
over.
Whole screen
Put my
was shattered.
cigar out in your good eye.
Oh man, that's one
Uh,
strange human being. But we love you, Lou. I hope you're looking. I hope you're watching, Lou. We love you.
Yeah. Thank God it doesn't go to Lake Ave.
Man, oh man. So
He'd have to wear
The
his,
other day-
his
the
Maharaja.
the other day I was walking, and 2 women were walking towards me, and as they got closer, they veered off to the right. So I stopped and I said, 50 years ago when I was trying to get a date, women were veering off then, and here it is 50 years later, they're still veering off away from me. What is up with that?
You're well known.
I don't know. That's terrible.
You have that effect on people,
And
Angelo.
I had a mask on, so they couldn't even tell who I was. My God.
Fake nose and glasses, it throws them.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
You know what's weird? You know what's weird is I don't think some of the merchants aren't very. I went into Walgreens today and I had a mask on. I said, this really isn't a mask because of the virus. I'm actually holding you up. And they laughed at me. They said, "This is a robbery." I said, "Yeah, I'm robbing you." They wouldn't believe me, so I left.
Hey, you have to rob a place without a mask now.
That's what it is.
Hey, I'm riding through the drive-through at Dunkin' Donuts today. I put my order in. I drive up to the window. I give him my money, and he says, "Nah, the car in front of you paid for you." I said, "Who was it?" I would have stopped and ran down and said, thank you.
No, you would have bought more donuts.
Billy.
I would have bought.
That's absolutely.
Did
Bill,
you buy
That's
for the
true.
car behind
That's
you?
it. Bill, that happened.
The car in front of me, paid for my coffee.
You don't know
Billy.
who it was.
Don't
Yeah,
know
but
who it
you're
was.
supposed to pass it to the car behind you.
It was
Yeah,
it was a dark SUV Toyota.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was.
They were from Southgate, Billy.
Bill,
No,
that happened.
no.
I swear to God, that happened to me this morning. Was that you that did that? I'm trying to figure out who it was.
The guy told me it's Mastro. I said, get out of here. He's not gonna open his
Oh, my-
pockets for me. No way. It's not Mastro.
That I swear to God, that happened to me as well. And then when I got the free coffee, I said, "Well, the cheap bastard didn't buy me an egg McMuffin either."
You're supposed to buy for the guy behind you.
Yeah.
Billy's not doing that, John.
No, I know. I know.
I'm not doing
Should
that.
know better.
I don't know who
Well-
that person is.
Yeah,
Well,
how
like
do you
that-
know what they're
The
getting?
guy behind him's buying a box of Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
20
like
bucks.
to make a little announcement to all those Shrewsbury people watching right now. If you see these guys on the golf course, make sure you lock down your wallet because they're all sandbaggers and they'll take the $6 from you every single time. So you got to watch out for them.
They'll have to wrestle
Don't
you to
trust
get our
them.
$6.
That's true, Bobby.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Every time I win the $6, when we win, we put the money in a pot. We buy a couple of drinks. When I win, they buy tequila on the rocks. Some guys buy a steak sandwich. When
Hey, I got a
lose-
question, Angelo. Angelo, are you on unemployment now because you can't get the $6 from us every week?
I know. I should have applied. I should have applied.
Hey, Angelo, I listed you as a dependent on my tax return.
Bobby, did you get the stimulus check because
Yeah.
of me?
Hey, Dendo,
Yeah,
Extra 500.
Yes.
Dendo, take a look at
Yes.
the emblem on Angelo's hat. You see what it is?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. They won as many games as the Red Sox right now.
I know.
We're tied for first place.
Yeah.
Tied for
Oh.
first place. What a shame, huh?
Oh,
I
Oh,
know.
that's too bad.
Well, we're all in first place at least. That's a good sign.
And we don't
Yeah.
have Mookie Betts anymore either.
No.
He was a bum. He
They're
was a
gonna try and
bum.
play too, right? Are they having trouble though? The guys don't want to buy into playing in
The
front
guys
of empty
don't want to
seats?
buy into playing. They don't want to be close. They don't want to be housed in hotels.
Yeah, they're talking about playing in all the games in Arizona or something, right?
Arizona, Texas, and Florida.
Yeah,
Well,
too
I
many-
was,
yeah,
I was
know.
watching. I was watching live baseball a little while ago. It was from South Korea, though.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
really?
said ESPN was going to cover it.
Everybody's last name was Kim. There was Mookie Kim, Aaron Kim, Joe Kim. It was incredible. You can walk the streets of South Korea and yell, "Hey, Mr. Kim!" and 2.6 million people wave to you. It's incredible.
You see the pro woman golfers from South Korea?
No.
Yeah, what's that?
Lee Jung 1, Lee Jung 2,
Jung two,
Lee
Lee
Jung
Jung
3.
six.
Lee
Well-
Jung 4.
We just lost our South Korean audience. They're gone.
Yeah, Mrs. Kim.
Man, oh man.
I was
I've
looking
been-
forward
I've
to
been
Brittany playing.
I've been to South Korea numerous times. I used to work for a company that was based there, and that was a interesting place to say the least. There were a lot of people, all on a small little congested area,
Yeah.
and they were all about. I was actually a giant there. I'm 5'10", and I was a giant.
We got 1 minute, huh?
Did they
1
want you
minute.
to play? Did they want you to play basketball for them or what?
Oh, I would have been a star. I mean, if they saw me do the double pump when I was there, anything could have happened.
Didn't
you
you
have to
invent
play
that?
against
Dennis
Rodman,
Rodman.
though.
Huh?
Yeah. Dennis Rodman plays there.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Johnny, I think it's time for you to say thank you to our guest and sign off here.
I know. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Angelo. Angelo, I'll tell you, this was interesting. Now I know how Billy, Bobby, and Nick feel every week when I do all the talking.
I
Well-
hear you.
Well, now that I know how to hack in, now that I know my Russian friend Vladimir knows how to hack in, don't be surprised if you don't see me again.
Bobby, I know how you feel now, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dendo.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. We'll be back with a Zoom probably next week again. I don't know if it'll be live, but Mark.
Wait a
Sarah,
minute, I'm
thank you
coming
very
back.
much for everything you did.
No.